Yes then YouTube, we are back with another video on the Wolf of an Aston Villa podcast, brought to you by myself, Connor Wolf. Drop this video a like, drop a comment down below. I love to have an engaging conversation with you, and I do reply to every single comment. And if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, so every little helps. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Also, I am proudly sponsored by Luke Roper, so if you do want to check out Luke's website, link is down in the description below, luke1977.com. Use the code WOLF20 at the checkout for 20% off your whole order, including sale items. And today, like the title of the video says, let's talk about Leon Bailey. Now, I had very, very high hopes for Leon Bailey when he signed. I think every single Villa fan did. He had that cameo in the Everton home game where he absolutely thunder blasted a shot into the net. I think he actually tore his hamstring or his quad doing it. And then we didn't really see much of him for that season, did we? That first season we signed him, the first season post-Grealish. I'm not going to put any pressure on him there, but I then did think the second season is where I then thought, you know what, maybe we will see a better version of Leon Bailey. And I don't really know how to say about his second season. It kind of was like, he wasn't bad, but he wasn't £30 million good, if that's probably a fair way to put it right. Like, he wasn't bad, but he also wasn't what we were expecting. And then start this season off, I think after pre-season, a lot of people had kind of washed their hands with him. Maybe even myself included. I was a little bit like, yeah, I think Leon Bailey's just done at Villa. Newcastle comes around. Obviously, we get spanked 5-1. Leon Bailey gets pulled off at half-time. And let's be real, Leon Bailey probably had his worst ever game in a Villa shirt, I'd probably say, away at Newcastle. And I think everyone at that point was unanimous against Leon Bailey in terms of just saying he's just done. Like, sell him if we can, cut our ties. He'll probably go and be good somewhere else. But then, one thing I will say, actually, in terms of, I'm just giving you like a little overview before then going into my opinion and detailed statistics and tactical analysis. There we go. That's a tongue twister, that. Unai, if you actually look since Unai Emery's come in, if Leon Bailey's fit, he plays. So I actually do think Unai Emery does like Leon Bailey. I think he offers him something a little bit different. And then, one thing I would say as well, I think the signing of Moussa Diaby is now slowly but surely maybe bringing the best out of Leon Bailey. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean here, YouTube. So, I don't know if I'm going to show you the Hibs game, because obviously it was against Hibs. But, you know what, I will show you it. I'll show you the Hibs game. So, Leon Bailey, of course, playing on the right-hand side. By the way, I think the kit looks way better in claret and blue. But you see here, Leon Bailey is now picking up the ball a lot around this position. And, of course, Moussa Diaby is the one that is dropping. Is the one then dropping deep. So, Watkins is always the striker. Moussa Diaby's dropping a little bit deeper to receive the ball. And then Leon Bailey's hugging the right-hand side touchline. And I think this is good for Leon Bailey, because it leaves him a lot in these situations where he's 1v1 with the defender. And I think he's actually quite good now at being 1v1 against the defender. That is a lovely ball right there against, like, from Leon Bailey there against Hibs. But I think, you see there, bang. I think because there. So he receives the ball. This is exactly what I mean right here. I'm going to pause it here. So Moussa Diaby is now attracting attention off the defenders. And if you think back to last season, this was Emiliano Buendia dropping deep in that number 10 position. And as much as I like Buendia, he doesn't get a lot of goals and assists, does he? So I think teams aren't really that wary of Buendia. Like, they won't double up on Buendia, but they would have doubled up on Leon Bailey. But now, ever since we've then signed Moussa Diaby, teams are having to, like, pick up Diaby, and they are, because Diaby is a quality player. And if you leave Diaby space, he will punish you. And this then leaves these situations a lot where Leon Bailey is 1v1 against the defender. And I think Leon Bailey, there, again, look, he's 1v1. He picks up the ball again, and he's 1v1. And I know this is against Hibs, but I'm going to show you it against Villa, against Everton as well, to prove that this is actually a well-coached team that we are watching here at Villa Park now. This isn't an accident. Leon Bailey getting the ball 1v1 against the defender isn't an accident. There's a lot of, like, movements beforehand. Again, Moussa Diaby dropping deep. This here is where Leon Bailey's now improved. That 1v1 effort there is where Leon Bailey has improved. He is a lot better now running into the box at speed. That's a Stonewall penalty, by the way. He didn't win the ball. He's a lot better at running at the ball now with speed. and I've noticed that. So maybe Leon Bailey, we are now slowly but surely this season going to see the Leon Bailey that we maybe expected at Villa. And one thing actually that I've noticed in this, as he does then get his goal last night against Hibs, one thing I've noticed now actually with Leon Bailey, and I'll show the Everton game in a minute to go into a little bit more detail with it. He's actually got a very good range of passing on him. I noticed it last night against Hibs. I didn't do a match reaction to the game because obviously Hibs were very shit. So I just kind of didn't see the point of, oh yeah, we won 5-0 against Hibs. I kind of just didn't really see the point of doing that, right? But his range of passing, Leon Bailey, has now starting to improve. Like there was one in the first half yesterday against Hibs where he picked the ball up and he played a lovely ball switch of play over. I think it was to Luca Dean at the back. It was a lovely switch of play, and I think Leon Bailey now, as his confidence is coming, the signing. One thing I will say, and I'll say it again, the signing of Moussa Diaby, I really, really, really feel like has helped. I'm gonna keep saying it till I'm black and blue. Leon Bailey is gonna have a good season. Hear me out. Let me know in the comment section down below whether you do agree with it, because I feel like the performance against Everton from Leon Bailey, I'm not going to go into too much detail against Hibs last night because I think in terms of the budget, I think Hibs are about a League One standard in terms of their budget of the team and stuff like that. So I'm not really going to go into too much detail against Hibs. But against Everton, I saw a clear sign that Leon Bailey had a rocket up his arse. Like I saw it. It was clear for all to see. And this is coming from me, who, if you watched my match reaction against Newcastle and my tactical debrief against Newcastle as well, you will know I was done with Leon Bailey. I was absolutely done with him. I was fuming. Him and Matty Cash down that right-hand side. I thought you're not going to see a weaker right-hand side in the Premier League. And then they come and put in that performance against Everton, and it kind of gives fans belief again. I didn't want to mention the Hibs game, but I will, because Leon Bailey has been that type of player that has actually performed quite well at Villa Park. But when we go away from home, this is where we're struggling to see the best out of Leon Bailey. He's not been good away from home at all, really, since he's come at the club, really, actually. Ever since his first sign. So, Sunday, away at Burnley, that's going to be the test. And we'll come back to this on the post-match debrief straight after the game. I'm not going to the game. I couldn't get an away ticket. So, the post-match debrief will be straight after the game is finished. Straight after. Let's see how Leon Bailey has done, because that'll be a true test of where he's at. Away from home, like I've said, he's been really good at home, and he has. And his stats weren't too bad last season. I think he got, was it 8 goals, 3 assists or something like that? It wasn't too bad last season, or it was something like that. So, there is a player in there, and I feel like maybe the signing of Zaniolo and now Moussa Diaby in particular, because, like I've said, Moussa Diaby's dropping deep, causing the defenders from the opposition and the midfielders to obviously want to come towards Moussa Diaby. That leaves our right winger, Leon Bailey, 1v1 against the left back a lot. Leon Bailey's got the pace. All he's got to do is beat that man, and he will create opportunities. So, it'll be interesting. Let me know in the comment section down below what you do think about Leon Bailey. Do you think he's going to have a bit of a comeback season this season? Do you think he will? I'm going to put it out there. I think he will. He looked fired up. Like, he looked happy when he scored a goal against Hibs, right? Like, I feel like the more confidence Leon Bailey gets, the better he's going to be for us. That's my opinion of him, and I'm looking forward to seeing if he can do well. That is going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Drop this video a like, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of Leon Bailey, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. So please do that. Hit that subscribe button. Every little helps on the way to 500. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love. Up the Villa.